Josefina Romero weeps for her son, who is being held in a high-security prison in El Salvador. He's one of the hundreds of Venezuelan migrants deported from the U.S. for their alleged ties to the notorious Tren de Aragua gang. But Romero says her son is not a criminal and demanded that El Salvador's president send him home.
Que por favor me lo regrese para Venezuela.
Please bring him back to Venezuela. He's doing nothing there with other Venezuelans. Send him back. If Bukele wants justice, he can seek justice with criminals there.
Que si él quiere justicia, que tome la justicia con los de allá.
The fact that they have tattoos doesn't mean they belong to the Tren de Aragua. Nowadays, everyone has tattoos.
Romero and other families in Carabobo, Venezuela, made the tattoo connection after reading on social media that U.S. authorities had linked having tattoos to the gang.
Si yo tengo que llevárselo ahora a buscarlo.
This father says if he has to, he will go to El Salvador himself to search for his son and, quote, bring him back on foot. Last weekend, U.S. President Donald Trump invoked an 18th century wartime law to deport alleged members of Tren de Aragua, which the White House has declared a terrorist group and alien enemy. The migrants are being held in El Salvador under an agreement with Bukele's government. Venezuela's Interior Ministry said on Friday that none of the Venezuelans deported by the U.S. to El Salvador is a member of Tren de Aragua, saying, quote, I believe with absolute responsibility that not a single one appears on the organizational chart of the criminal gang. Later on Friday, the judge who temporarily blocked the Trump administration from deporting the Venezuelans under the obscure law said government lawyers had been intemperate and disrespectful. That's according to court filings at the outset of a hearing on Friday over whether to maintain the ban. Judge James Boasberg is also considering whether officials violated his order on March 15th by failing to return 2 planes carrying the deportees that landed in El Salvador. He ordered Justice Department officials to provide an explanation by Tuesday. Trump has said he would not defy any court orders and told reporters on Friday that his administration has the authority to get bad people out of our country.
These are hard, tough criminals, and we have to get them out. And you can't stop that with a judge sitting behind a bench that has no idea what goes on.
The escalating dispute between the judge and the Trump administration has raised concerns among some legal experts about a potentially looming constitutional crisis if the administration defies judicial decisions.